Hey Cindy, so for this one, um, I would sketch a little graph. You don't have to sketch a graph, but to me it's so much easier. So what I did over here, and I'll show you kind of both ways to look at it. I graphed the vertices, so 3, -8 is that red one, and then 3, 2 is that one, and then same thing with the foci, and those are the two blue dots. So if I didn't want to graph this, I could note that all these have x as equal to 3, which means everything has to be running up and down along x equals 3. So it's the kind that tells you it's going to be the a is going to go under the y values. Um, and then you could go -8 to 2, and -8 up to 2 would be 10 boxes, and so half of that would be 5. So that means a is going to be 5. And likewise, halfway between half of -7 to 1, that would be 8 boxes, and so half of that would be 4. And so you can get your A and your B that way. I find I mess that up when I try to do that in my head, so I usually just make myself a little sketch and go, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's my A. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's my B, and I can see it, so I know that it's running parallel to Y. So to me, it's worth it to graph, but you can do it in your head if you prefer. And so here's our relationship between A, B, and C. So I got my A, my center to my vertex right there is 5. My C is my center to my focus. That's 4. And what I'm finding is B. In other words, what would be this semi-minor axis. And so then I plugged in the numbers and solved down and got B equals to 3. And so then I knew that A is 5 and B is 3. And to write the equation of ellipse, I need to know H, K, and then A and B. In this case, this one, A is under Y and B is under X. To get the center, again, you could just find the midpoint of what's halfway between -8 and 2. Well, the full distance would be 10, so halfway would be 5. So if I come up 5 from -8, that would put me at -3, or if I came down 5 from 2, that would also put me at -3. Again, that hurts my head, so I would just kind of look at my graph and go, oh yeah, -3. So I just read the 3, -3 right off the graph. Once I have those two, I just kind of figure out where the middle is. But you can do it analytically if you prefer. So there's my h and my k going into the formula, and then there's my b squared, and this one I think wants it in that 3 squared form. I think is silly, but it's what it wants, and 5 squared for the b. Hopefully that cleared that up. Let me know if you still have questions.